Welcome to Three Pines Studios' celebration of Worldwide Knitting Public Day. It was a rainy day today, but we had a lot of folks having a lot of fun. Knitting, spinning, and sharing stitch ideas and stitch memories. Hope you enjoy our little YouTube video about Worldwide Knitting in Public Day at Three Pines Studio in Cross Village, June 11th, 2011. Thank you.
Just about 2 miles south of here.
Well, like natural dye. I use the chemical dye.
The Procyon?
The Procyon are for cotton. Wash fast acid dyes are for wool, any animal.
Yeah, I can let people know.
Because I fibers.
Some in October.
But they're from the same company. Yeah, they're kind of the same, but the Procyon dyes are for cotton.
Because I know with the Procyon you have to put a
Yeah.
mask on. Do you have to do that for this?
Yeah, just because I mix up my
He's 23. I should imagine when she's trying to date children. But they don't. He's the shearer.
What is she? An idea for?
Yeah, I have a handmade one, and it's going to be a 3-ply yarn. Doing it as a soft sponge.
Oh, do you?
And see how it's not what I want to do is when I apply it,
She said, well, you know, you never know.
see the difference in
Yes, yes.
and then my collar is going to be this nice center here. It's going to be this color, and it's going to be my sister.
So we just wanted to help fix things. Yeah, that's seems to be
No, she writes blue and orange, so.
we wanted to help something field with.
So then you have to, did you have to thread it through your
So we decided on 6, 7, 8. So we actually saw this article.
And then you can
That's where we got the idea.
Here's your chain stitch.
So you only have 2 loops. Lady Klein and
oh, so you dye.
that's why Karen. I don't like to use stuff like that. Have a picture of it. And that shows you the green.
Yeah, I've spun. I had my sister-in-law busting the whole laundry bag.
You just want to do 10. So you first cut 1, 2, 3. We wanted to put something that lasts to the end.
Right. And they were going to put mistakes.
Yeah, right. We didn't know if it was recorded by them. We didn't know, they're not that expensive. And we thought, well, let's just try it. See what they do for center top. And I was very lucky. I got well, they imported them from Tasmania. That's the only other flag. So we're taking it on.
What you need to do is you need to do a second turn. So actually you need to change. So that's a really great one. There's an app called Needles where you can enter all the needles that you have.
That's good. You really want to know?
Yeah, really. Yeah. You may not want to go there. There's Knit Buddy, which allows you to add photos of your projects in progress so that you can keep track of what you're doing.
What's that? Stitch Buddy?
Knit Buddy.
Knit Buddy.
Knit Buddy. There's Vogue Knitting has one. I'm not particularly thrilled about theirs. There's something called Tie a Scarf, and this is a free app, And it shows you how to take your scarves and tie them attractively. And it's called Tie a Scarf. So if you want to do a figure 8 knot, see, this is what the scarf looks like. And it shows you how to tie a scarf in different patterns. So it's a great one to have. This is a fun one. This is called Yarn You. And Yarn You, this woman simply took all kinds of yarns. She's got, let's see here, Cashmerino DK. And what she has is she has a little description of the yarn. She has photos of projects done with the yarn. She talks about the yarn a little bit. So she has all kinds of yarns from all kinds of companies, and she keeps adding more yarn all the time. But she has beautiful pictures of projects, so you can see what the yarn.
And what's the name of that app?
This is called Yarn U.
Yarn
U as in university.
Oh, just letter U.
Yes. And I like that one quite a bit, Yarn U.
Yeah, we have fun looking at it.
And actually, Lion Brand has an app, and the Lion Brand app has great free patterns.
So what is the app? A lion? It says
Lion
Brand.
Brand.
He's got
And it has both knit and crochet patterns, and they're all free. You can, and the pattern is on the phone. It downloads right to your phone, so you don't have to go searching.
Wow.
So those are my really favorite knitting apps. So.
Give a try this group as a little focus group for your crazy idea as an extension of the other idea. This is
Y'all are talking code now.
yeah.
Yes, we're talking.
This isn't a total worked out plan.
We are in the planning stages. Joanna and I, of course, get a lot of trade magazines, and one of the ones that we get, I think this was in Fiber Arts
It could have been or craft.
magazine, where these group of knitters got together and they knitted a mile. What they did was they knitted the road stripes that they paint on the road, and they did a mile's worth of it. So if there was a no passing zone, they did the double stripes, or if it was a passing where you have
Or we could
a
do
double stripe, a
119.
white stripe. But you know, we got to thinking, what a cool idea. Why don't we think of something that we could get knitters to do together to do that would be kind of crazy but fun?
What
What
about
do
the
you
yarn
do with
bombing?
it after it's done?
Well,
Is it yarn bombing?
yeah,
Yes.
we're
What do
yarn
you do?
bombing for the Stitch Women show.
Yeah, we got that handled already.
Yeah, we're yarn bombed.
You have to keep your eyes
And you're
open.
gonna have to all bail us out of jail, okay?
Yeah.
When are you doing it?
It's starting, so you should look. Probably have missed some.
Is it in town here?
It's everywhere.
Okay, I'm gonna take some pictures and I wanna blog about this.
So at any rate, I was thinking last night, I was trying to decide what we could do that would be different and interesting and would kind of be a community thing for knitters. And I thought, what we should do is knit a shawl for a pole. And we should all get together and knit a shawl, a simple triangular shawl that we've all done, you know, where you start at the point and you knit out in just garter stitch, for every utility pole on M119 between Petoskey and Harbor Springs. As a week-long project to go up next summer for the 4th of July week.
That would be hilarious.
Wouldn't that be fabulous?
So we have to talk to all the township supervisors, and we happen to have one here. And
The people who actually own the utility poles, you know, they can get their permission
Like Great
and say
Lakes.
we want to do this installment for just a week to go up.
This is International Yarn Bombing Day.
Oh, is
Today.
it? Today?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, I missed it by one day. Not that I'm admitting to anything.
we have no idea how that happened.
Yes, it wasn't me. But that's my idea. I said, let's knit a shawl for a pole for the summer of 2012. Every utility pole on M119 between Petoskey and Harbor Springs.
That's hilarious.
And as I said, it just,
Then we thought, what if we did it across, find a community across the lake from us in Wisconsin, and because Wisconsin's a big fiber area too, they always come over. And when Allison first sold us wool, the very first year we did, there was a group of weavers who came over, heard about the wool, and that we had hand painted it, came over and got the wool, and did an incredible, beautiful, beautiful wall hanging from the Leicester. But so I thought if we got a hold of folks across the lake from us, they could do a comparable situation. We're thinking maybe we'll be able to get Great Lakes Energy to sort of agree to this because we're
Well,
going
part
to,
of yarn bombing is that somebody may take it down.
yeah,
you know.
of course.
The city
Well,
of Dallas.
this would be less a yarn bombing experience and more of an art installation.
Oh, that's
Oh, so
fun.
you're like,
Yeah.
this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'd be an
Where we
installation.
collaborate.
We're bombing now, but that
That's a little different.
a little different. But this summer, when for our Stitch Women show, and there's 6 of us involved in Stitch Women, all doing different types of fiber work. I got to Great Lakes Energy in the fall and got those huge spools, and they gave us 5 of them. And I'm going to wrap it with old rope, sailing rope that people are bringing from harbor, and I'm going to paint it so it looks like a spool of thread. And then I'm going to show you the needle that our our metal guy made me a 4-foot needle, and Karen and I are going to knit with 4-foot iron knitting needles. And we're going to do an installation on the lawn out here of those spools looking like thread. And they were really nice
What do y'all
about
do in your
it.
spare time?
Make pasta. And then we're going to make a big deal out of it, that they donated it and that maybe we'll get press for it, that maybe they will let us do this other thing because
Very cool.
But I'm just curious if any of you, if we can bring it together, would just think about knitting a shawl out of some crappy old yarn you don't want anymore anyways, basically.
Got some of that leftover.
But,
stuff
you
you
know,
can make a shawl out of.
And it's truly the simplest shawl. You cast on one stitch and you increase in the first stitch.
Right.
Yeah.
and then we're going to try
And
and
it
find
just
a
has to
yarn
be long
company to
enough to
donate
tie
to
around
the
the
installation.
Those needles.
It is the needles. And Karen is going to, got clothesline.
Oh.
Yeah. How much do your needles weigh?
Oh my God.
They're not too bad.
No, especially if you're only, we're going to have to do it together, it's only one.
Right.
And I
That
just
is
thought
so
it was
funny.
cool. And then I want to, have to figure, I have to talk to Jean, I have to get a base to move all the spools, they're across the road. And Hotch,
World TV.
across the road in the barn. But I want to wax the top and kind of notch them and maybe stain them, just like the old wooden needles look like.
Oh.
So if it looks cool enough, maybe someone will even want to have it around.
So, but that's our thought for
Yeah.
next summer is knit a shawl for a pole, 2012.
And we may come up with, you know,
Better title.
a better title, but
Well, maybe you
some,
should have a book where everybody's